Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to quite make it to our next hour, but 160 hours total is basically all of Zeta. The next Zeta.
So right now right now Zeta would be basically Omega, and we'd be ending at the end of Zeta, which would be hilarious because that would force everybody else to get up at the same time we are.
Yep. You want to do Omega? Get in. I mean, I don't feel bad for Dawn Guard because they would wake up and they'd be like, okay, if we just get up right now and get in there, we could be there at least for the last 2 hours, probably, maybe the last hour, and be like, okay, cool. But I mean, because
So, I mean, what are the chances of more hours being added between now and tomorrow? Unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other silent options.
It would take $31,000 to get another hour, and that seems totally unattainable.
I mean, the fact is like, if we don't make it to the next hour, if we don't make it to 161 on this shift, then as far as I'm concerned, I'm coming in tomorrow and that's it. I just have to work through Zeta and we're done.
I mean, the chances of us getting to a 8 Zeta shift are pretty low. Pretty low, to be fair.
Eta.
That's a different Greek letter, isn't it?
Z8T.
What's the 8th letter of the Greek alphabet?
I have.
Why did we start at? Wait,
right now we're at Sixta.
Yeah, it's because Zeta is the 6th letter, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eta is just H.
Right. Zeta. I feel like the intention was that Zeta was like, it was called Zeta because it was like the last. But Zeta is actually a comparatively early letter in the Greek alphabet.
That did give us more room than to have an Omega shift then, right? It meant we could go to that end, so that's kind of nice.
It's just, connecting Zeta all the way to Omega takes a lot of work.
Yeah, there's a lot more things that have to happen in between time.
Eta looks like an H, but sounds like a I. Well, that's just so.
Well, do either of you want to read?
No, I want to pick music that'll confuse or angry you.
That's an important job.
I support this idea.
That's a job that needs to be done.
And boy, do I hope you find music that angers me. I'm trying to be supportive. And I'm wimping here. I should be building on this. Yes, and I hope it's mostly EDM.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, good.
I thought it was Zeta because there's a 6-hour buffer between Alpha in Alpha Flight and Zeta Shift.
Oh, we have acronyms.
There's a 6-hour buffer between, because Zeta was Zeta way before any of the other shifts had names.
Yeah. It is definitely like,
and it wasn't 6 hour. Like Zeta was just an ill-defined time. At night when everyone was tired. That was sort of Zeta.
Yeah. Basically, when the room cleared out to send everybody home and very few people stayed behind, it kind of just turned into We Are the Dead.
And in fact, as somebody who was on Dawn Guard, it was a little irksome that basically whenever we on Dawn Guard did anything like particularly wacky, people would be like, oh, Zeta is beating into Dawn Guard. We'd be like, no, it isn't. This is just Dawn Guard being wacky.
Yeah.
We're allowed to be wacky of our own free will without reference to Zeta.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. We ended up, it just kind of, it got the name. Andre, I think, was the one who actually coined it initially, and we just kind of like adopted. Yeah, we'll just keep referring it to that because why not? And and by and large, it was like, well, now we know that people are on Zeta Shift, and then it got you guys started using it a lot as well. Like, it's just the Zeta Shift. It's just what happens when you're this late up. You're on the Zeta Shift at this point.
And then there's T-shirts made.
Yeah, Featherweight made some T-shirts, and we were like, okay, this is a thing. And then at some point, we're like, well, wouldn't it be nice if we actually, other people who are awake at other times doing other things could also have something to be proud of as well? And so we codified the shifts.